wet from being outside, but eating steak or nothing. Because it rained the other day. It rained really hard. I dried them off though. Clean time.
I'm picking the Pacers to win, but here's the thing. I'm not gonna front.
But when y'all tune in, y'all tune in. Actually, it's just from the beer roll.
Just to be able to rub it into me that she was right on national television more than me. That's what I got to deal with. Thanks a lot, Malika. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Hillary. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Capped out of the season, but this is why we play the games. It's time to get you over to the Hall of Famer Mike Breen and tip off of Game 6, the 2025 NBA Finals.
You seen the video earlier that I posted. It stated that I'm hoping that OKC closes this out in 6. I don't want this series to go to Game 7. So, Indy at home. I don't want to be bothered right now, bitch. And it's raining hard as hell down here.
Tyrese Halliburton told us there was no way he wasn't going to play tonight. Try to give his team a chance to extend the series to Game 7. Like you said, he's dealing with a right calf strain after tripping and falling to the floor.
I need at least 2 or 3 subs tonight, 2 off this one.
He was clearly limited. Halliburton was out on the floor pre-game testing out that leg, and Rick Carlisle told us he actually did well on the strength testing he did around 5 o'clock, and Carlisle said that was a good sign. Halliburton says he knows he could be risking further injury by playing. And he said he's told Rick Carlisle that if he doesn't have it tonight, to bench him. But Mike, he said he just wants to give himself a chance.
Lisa, thanks so much, and welcome once again to Game 6 of the NBA Finals, Richard. So what we know for certain is that the star player for the Pacers will not be 100%. What kind of impact will that have?
This bitch ain't 100%. They can't win. If Halliburton ain't 100%, I don't see how the fuck they're going to win.
But the good news is for the Pacers that the other 2 point guards on their roster have played well. They're combining for 21 points and 8 assists. The Pacers have more than enough to extend this to a Game 7.
That's what Halliburton averages them. So 2 players averaging that without 1 player 100%. So that's not good statistics.
But if their dynamic duo plays tonight like they did in Game 5, there will not be a Game 7.
The first evidence dynamic duo is only in his 3rd year, and he's only 24 years of age. But he gets more dangerous and more productive by the game. A career playoff high 40 in Game 5, and as a down driving force, he has been virtually unstoppable. He started his career all left-handed, now he goes right. They've got to figure him out. The other half is the MVP.
Oh no, Chad, you actually the wrong nigga.
Pick them apart with his passing. Indiana's got to get these 2 under control.
OKC is on the brink of the title.
So, this is what I'm doing.
Starting lineups for Game 6.
Watching the finals.
Eat it. Eat it. It's not nasty. It's good. Eat it. Here.
There we go. That's better. So, if you're just watching the finals,
Fire it up. The all-new
try it.
flame
You
grill
don't even know if you like it or
waffle
not. You just saying no.
juicy flame grill.
What did I say?
Experience a
Did I
new
say,
kind of
did
flame.
you want to try it? I said try it.
How to Train Your Dragon. Only in theaters.
You better stop playing with me and listen to me sometimes. That's your problem. You don't listen.
What's y'all take on the OKC series tonight?
Eat it.
Win it.
We about to level up.
Did I say walk away? Turn around here. Pay attention to me, sir. I don't care. Pay attention here.
When I switch to mobile, you'll give me an iPhone 16.
Pay attention here. Did I say do anything else, sir?
That's right. Go trade it.
Focus.
Not right now.
Listen.
T-Mobile.
Focus here.
Also at T-Mobile, you save at least 20%.
Did you like that?
I feel like I have to give you something
Okay, then. So what did you play with? Why did you playing with me?
A balloon. Banana peel.
It's our best iPhone offer ever. Switch to T-Mobile, get a new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your old phone up to $800.
Take whatever you want. At Ford, 80% of the vehicles we sell in America are assembled in America.
What would happen if other car companies did the same?
If they were like us, you'd have up to 15 new plants.
Now sit down.
Assembling nearly 4 million vehicles per year.
That's all I want you to do is try it. You a pretty good bad. Tell me he don't want to try to match the tape. Then he tell him, then he'll turn around
And who benefits from
while I'm
that?
talking to him.
You do.
That's what pissed me off.
You gotta learn how to stay focused, little son. You focus on cartoons.
Too focused. And that's another thing I hate too. He'll focus more on TV than he'll focus on his everyday life shit.
That's how you get stuff on everyday life shit. Because you know, too, that guy is focused. Then you just gotta start honing in on the little motor skills too. So
Get up to a $1,500.
start. You got books. You got books too for him.
Sign up now. BetMGM.
Get some little books and start reading to him so he can start learning how to read and stuff like that. That'll keep his focus.
Books, man.
Come together and brighten your morning.
It's the musical best of summer. CMA Best.
I went to school in psychology. I know a little bit about some of it.
Performances by Blake Shelton, Megan Maloney, Ella Lang, Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and more. Plus,
Yeah.
one-of-a-kind collaboration.
No, I think actually this is the one that wrote up for these two, left over for these two.
Mark down on
Cody Johnson. Presented by SoFi. Thursday, June 26th on ABC.
You see, hello, Jack. It's not gonna be motherfuckers immediately. That's like my bitches. They be more responsive immediately. It don't work that way. Not with me. It does not work that way.
Challenges.
Especially if my mouth goes inside know this time. I'm not gonna go with fucking responsive. I'm gonna say
I got
hello.
my inner knees done. They're reformed.
Bachelor in Paradise premieres July 7th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Yeah, from getting old sucks too, nigga. I was walking the other day, nigga. I got back, bro. My motherfucking legs was hurting like a bitch. You hear me? I'm 40 now, so like niggas think, nigga, once you get past a certain age, you feel that shit. And people don't know this shit neither. I tell the chat, I got hit by a bus when I was 6, you see what I'm saying? You hear me playing? My body was underdeveloped, so arthritis was already set in.
We send it to Pacers public address announcer Troy Pepper. Now let's meet the starters for tonight's Game 6. First, the Western Conference champion, Oklahoma City Thunder.
The worst thing I got checked is
6'5",
my back.
4 foot Sinclair wearing the ring.
That bitch was fucking up on us. They playing that shit.
7'4" from Gonzaga wearing number 7. Get over it. A 7-foot center from Germany wearing number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Oh, they got all this shit right here on this channel.
ESPN.
Come out. 6'4" from the state
They always do this in the finals. Sometimes they have somebody singing to the national anthem. They ain't
A
do it.
6'6" from Kentucky, number 2, Shane
I'm just watching
Alexander.
When like finals and playoffs come on and shit like that, I'm on that shit no matter where I'm at. If I gotta watch it on my phone or something. Only football and basketball.
Let's meet your Pacers. First time in 25 years, they're going to the NBA Finals. Halliburton backs up. That did not happen. Thunder might even agree.
look how like they still gotta win game 6, nigga. That's the best thing about playing at home. You always get motherfuckers dog ass. Okay, see? Hey, back up.
Get over here.
Let's meet tonight's star of the Eastern Conference champions, your Indiana Pacers. A 6'4" from Cameroon, wearing number 43, Pascal.
Oh shit. That has ended.
From Gonzaga, wearing number 2, Andrew. And a 6'5" goal from Iowa State, wearing the Carlisle, your Indiana Pacers. Well, it has been such a compelling series so far through the first 5 games. The usual roller coaster ride in a playoff series as we get set for game 6. In game 1, the Pacers stunning the Thunder on the road. Tyrese Halliburton with an iconic playoff shot. Game 2, the bench for OKC comes back and ties things up. Game 3,
let's see if they can do it tonight.
fantastic bench performance. Matherin has 27, and the Pacers score up 2-1. And then right now, what has been the pivotal game in the series, game 4, OKC comes from behind on the road. SGA with clutch bucket after clutch bucket. Meanwhile, game 5, Jalen Williams with a 40-piece, and here we are, 3 games to 2. Of course, again, essential, number 1 topic for Indiana is Tyrese Halliburton. He knows with this straight calf, he's playing for the risk. Before we check in once again with Lisa.
Yeah, Mike, we asked Tyrese what those risks are, and he says to us, it happened in the final.
I don't own the right, so I gotta block it off just a little bit so y'all can hear it and see.
2019, Durant has also been trying to play through a calf strain. So Halliburton knows what could happen. He said he's had a lot of honest conversations with a lot of people about it. He didn't give it a chance. It will be a decision he will regret for the rest of his life.
All right, Lisa. And a decision for Halliburton to understand if he's not doing well, he's got to say, I'm not ready today.
You're not doing well, or I understand. When it comes to the risk, players wait their entire lives to be in this moment. I waited 15 years to be in this moment. He is going to be on that court no matter what, and I truly respect.
We've seen so many times adrenaline takes over. Sometimes very easy to forget about the injury, but you've got a lot of other things on your mind as they try and keep their season alive. It has been a magnificent season for these Indiana Pacers. They do not want it to end on their own floor in front of these great fans tonight. And Doris, will be so fascinating to see the mental side for OKC, how they handle knowing that they've got a game 7, how they have the killer instinct tonight.
So one thing I spent the last couple of days saying to his guys, you can't be thinking about setting, you can't be thinking on the brink of a championship, but don't worry about your family. Indiana's thinking one thing, we want to survive till Sunday. We've got to be thinking, let's focus and execute down to this.
Bring my keys along.
Focusing on the offensive rebound after a nice block from Turner. Nimar goes right to SGA. Last touch by the Thunder. Turner is one of the best shot blockers in these playoffs. Starts off well. They'll need a game from him. He's such a barometer for this Pacer team if it goes well. Got a whistle off the wall. And before the ball was impounded, I believe it's going to be Isaiah Hartenstein. So it's going to be one shot and away from the play foul right away. We had a few of those in game 4.
Looks like a line of scrimmage.
It sure does. So it's one free throw and then possession. There was such a roar. And certainly aware.
When we saw it last year with Porzingis coming back, the juice, the boost that the crowd got just from a player attempting to go out there and help his team.
Miles Turner.
Sit.
Pacers force a turnover.
Right. Lay down.
This three-pointer won't go. He has struggled shooting from three.
Lay down. 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 Lay down.
It's Andy Boy still.
Lay down.
But I have loved it when the
Lay down.
Pacers started the basketball game, going directly to Siakam to get him established.
Lay down.
Basement press in the corner. This is off to a slow start. It's the first 4 shots, including 3-pointers. SGA and Nimar, they have battled every single game. Nimar doing his very best and comes up with a steal. Halliburton.
Dirty. You know what?
Damn, grab the board, you soft ass nigga.
But I like seeing Tyrese get to that floater. It's that in-between game. Yes, he's struggling for three with more than just a 3-point shooter. It's hard to get all the way to the paint that is it. But that mid-range is available.
Holmgren. Covered by Siakam. Siakam shoulders defensive fouls. He's fouled. What a move from a center court.
Come on, how hard is that? Siakam is a brilliant defensive player. Holmgren is just, he is so dynamic.
Turner goes right at Holmgren, gets inside. And Holmgren will pick up his foul. Good pressing move from Miles Turner.
We're watching Chet Holmgren versus, like you said, an elite defender. But one thing he has is that size and that length at 7 feet. Pascal's doing everything he can. Sometimes you're just bigger, taller, more athletic.
He should have
There's
dunked
a
on his
left-hand
bitch
pick and roll
ass.
off the spin move by Shaq, who's still so young, who missed 39 games this season, who's really played very little NBA basketball. Pascal was described to us by Mark Dano as a Draymond.
Get over here and sit down.
Defender,
Stop moving around. Chill out. Got a lot of energy with it, dude.
Turner 1 for 2. Holmgren can just see his confidence growing with every series, with every game. Jackson ups and downs in the press. Right on the mark. Tries on Eastman. Tries again. Left-handed.
Good shit, Williams.
Lethal left from Taylor Williams. Time and time again. Halliburton down the lane. Hartenstein. Turner. Williams attacked the basket. All game. Nice defense outside the basement. Knocks it out.
But it's just a elaborate look. This is a pick and roll. They're trying to go at Tyrese Halliburton. They're trying to get him at the pick and roll. He shows, but that puts Eastman a little bit of a deficit, allows for Jake Bell to find that lane.
Oh, this definitely a closeout game. This definitely a closeout game.
Quick timeout.
for the Pacers.
Hartenstein puts the screen. But Jalen Williams, he's just
He had 40 the other night. So if he goes for like more than 24 tonight, more than 25 is average, if you go for 30 plus, all right, go home. I said it. Stephen A. Wine said that.
We sure we're easy to find the games you love. Come on.
And shit, if he goes for 40 tonight, he could possibly steal the finals MVP from SGA.
YouTube TV has your favorite sports and live TV in one app, so you can easily watch the games you want. Jason, you still here? Sorry, Rick. Let's go,
Because he's not his MVP of the season and his finals MVP. There's no other MVP, ain't no playoffs MVP. There's two MVPs. Regular season and playoffs. I mean, in fucking finals. Technically playoffs, if you get to the finals, then that determines your eligibility for the finals MVP. Depending on which team wins. And so, hell, like with Shaq and Kobe. Shaq won finals MVPs. When him and Kobe won those three. Every year those three people, Shaq won. Kobe didn't win the finals MVP until he won with Pau Gasol and his second stint team after Shaq, or when the Lakers got better again. But point taken is, yeah, didn't happen.
Gentlemen.
You would think the best player, or Shaq technically was the best player because he's the most dominant, but Kobe numbers and Shaq numbers were pretty much the same. Shaq just had more rebounds. Kobe stats when it came to assists and rebounds, steals, equaled up to what Shaq, and probably a block or two, equaled up to what Shaq stats were.
This is going to be in your bowl. This is it.
Just in that air, there was no Jordan. So Shaq dominated that stuff when it came to becoming the finals MVP. Who was going to win? Kobe played like he was finals MVP, but he didn't get it. So Shaq won.
Applebee's all you can eat is
Brian got finals MVP.
featuring the chicken tenders you've always loved.
Probably 4.
Plus double crunch shrimp and riblets. All served unlimited for just $15.99.
He laid that guy 1 year.
We've been talking about Tyrese, and it's all about how he's moving. I'd like to see this. He's back at it with speed. That means strength. Yes, he has struggled from the left side of the floor. Hasn't hit a jumper there. But you see, Hartenstein is sitting on that right hand, forcing him to go left to force him into that floater. He just looks a little bit more uncomfortable there. But right now, as far as I can see, he's getting past the tender. He looks good so far.
Well, apparently we're told there are over 800,000 cows in the state of Indiana, but the most scrutinized calf in the entire state belongs to Halliburton. So far, so good. DeMar gets inside, kicks it back out. He's the three-pointer. They still are without a field goal. Texas, though, had a number of slow starts. They trailed after the first quarter. It's the 4 of the first 5 games. Over against Naismith.
Get your little ass off me.
Hartenstein recognizing where the mismatch was and he points at check. Like, come to me, I'm going to find you.
Hartenstein, an excellent playmaker for Big Ten. DeMar up top. Now low, backward on SGA. Turner gets it back. He's surrounded by the side. Picked up by Siakam. Jump shot is good. Siakam gets their first field goal. They were 0 for 8 to start.
There was 3 niggas on him in the paint, so that was good. Pass.
Williams with 8 to shoot. Williams lost the dribble, gets it back. Shot clock winding down. Has the first up a three-pointer. Long rebound for Siakam. Siakam. On the attack, counted out of foul.
That was a good
Back-to-back buckets and a chance for a three-point play.
So working late in the shot clock. That short shot is almost a fast break starter for Indiana. And then just Pascal Siakam, the focus, the eyes, paying attention to the very last second. Watch his eyes. His eyes still staying up there, paying attention, trying to see that ball go through. But again, a bad shot from OKC late in the shot clock. That's a fast break starter. It's almost like a turnover.
Siakam, 28 points in the last game. Did have 6 turnovers, and that's rare for him. He's their leading scorer and their leading rebounder. Regular season and playoffs. And that's the deficit to 3. SGA, a crossover, gets inside. That's it. He thought it should have been a go-ahead. Howard comes up the floor. Leroy, corner 3.
10-10. Last game.
Indiana playing off misses into their pace.
And Jonas Alexander blows that left hand as well. Stops an 8-0 run. It's their first day they've been playing in a row. Russo's in the game for OKC. Leroy gets back to Gordon. Finds Neesmith. Halliburton. Good ball movement. Leroy sidestep. Tries another 3. Knocks down another.
That hit hard. You don't know if Tyrese is going to happen. If I hit hard, I'm going to be aggressive on it. Just to get my rhythm, just in case. You have to prepare yourself.
There goes right back Turner. Excellent defense on the face of big man and a travel. That's already 3 turnovers for OKC.
Now the ball and bodies were moving. This is the Pacers at their absolute best. When that ball is under the passes are being made, they're dangerous. Nice drive.
Dangerous. It's in 3 straight shots, 8 quick points. And the Pacers with a 3-point advantage. Jonas Alexander, well defended again. Shot clock left for the 6. Double team. Williams fakes. Williams drives, fouls in. Blocking foul. It appeared Neesmith was moving when Williams got up in the air. Very close though.
They're playing off the post by Shea, so the forward naturally tilts. It's pretty late in the clock, so this closeout starts with just a couple of seconds left. And he is trying to slide his left hip by. So much of this is the angle at which you see it. He doesn't take it square on the chest. This one's closer than I thought it was.
It just seemed like there was a little move to the right as Williams was already up. First foul on Neesmith.
Leave it alone.
An inside look at the NBA Finals on the NBA original Chasing History. Watch new episodes for exclusive access into the drama. Biggest moments of each game. Watch Chasing History today in the NBA app. Watch those. They are fantastic recaps of each game. There's Williams once again. He scores 40 on just 25 field goals in just 35 minutes.
What's most impressive is that his numbers have gone up every 40 times.
Second free throw, no good. TJ McConnell. Come on, Ben Shepherd as well. The bench for both teams had huge games. Toppin fires away and hits a 3. All of a sudden they're red hot. And it's their first 4 threes that cut down the last 3.
OKC defense is not so
Almost reflected Stein. His floater is up and good. I've seen that shot very much here in the finals. Such a weapon for him during the course of the year. Foul searching. Halliburton. Wiggins going in. Step back 3-pointer.
Shit.
Jim McConnell forces it up a turnover. Bad pass. Top and try. Top and
Bro.
So almost inexcusable. As soon as TJ comes in the floor, you know your inbound passes have got to be sharper and crisper.
It's a 14-point turnaround. Pass deflected last touch by Halliburton. He's trying to say it was Caruso.
TJ McConnell is one of the best in the league at this. He's always opportunistic, pushing up and pressure, kind of hangs around, sometimes will try to hide behind a player, and it leads to 3 points. Like, that's a lack of attention to detail.
He has had such a huge impact. Williams finds some room and packs it home, and Williams already with 7 points. McConnell once again pushing the pace. There is no warm-up to him when he comes off the bench. Toppin. Back to the rim. Turner goes high for the rebound. Halliburton's going to try. Fire again's going to go. Tyrese Halliburton from downtown. Timeout Thunder.
We're down 7. I ain't speak to you,
Indiana Pacers are fighting for it. They're live, but they are giving the effort. And to see your superstar come out and battle and knock down a 3, that's a big energy boost.
Are the retirement rumors true? What's next?
There you go, Kane.
LeBron, what's next?
Whatever it is, it's going to be a big deal.
Disney and Pixar's Elio is Pixar's best original since Coco. Full of laughs and heart.
Allow me to adjust your gravity. Oh, no. Gravity off.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. PG. Now play.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal is back. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese, and 6 toasty hash browns. It's the biggest deal in breakfast. Dunkin's $6 meal deal.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Is that your card?
Yeah. No.
Like you know to check your sunroof is closed first, before going through the car wash. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and save when you click or call. You're in good hands with Allstate.
I'm originally from France, but I always wanted to be a cowboy. So I landed here in Valley, Texas. I'm a hybrid cowboy in a hybrid town, driving a Hyundai hybrid.
He has his own kind of style.
Howdy! My Hyundai Santa Fe is capable and efficient. That is one mean looking hybrid. And it comes with America's best warranty. That's a hybrid, because then I need for fuel, which means more cheese on my plate. I'll let it do for mine. Tell me these aren't America's best hybrids. You cannot. Hybrids from Hyundai. It's the best of both worlds.
We're back, baby.
Smells really good.
Name something your base booty has in common with basketball.
Bounces.
A 15-point turnaround. Pacers fell behind by 8 as they missed their first 8 shots. Well, what a turnaround, 8 of 10, including now they've hit 5 3-pointers here in the first, and there's still 4:15 remaining. Other big number, turnovers. Pacers have not turned it over 1 time. OKC has 4.
OKC's defense is very reactive. They're not making the Pacers react to them.
Wiggins lines it up, can't get him the ball. Casey Wallace in for the first Just gets inside, draws it down. The consistent spark he brings off the bench. It inspires his team.
No, it does. He's one of those guys you hate to play against. You love to have him on your team. But you have to be aware. You can't come in and get one of those inbound steals. You can't come in and just get downhill. You have to be aware of what TJ McConnell does.
He was telling us yesterday that he's on the bench ready to come in. This is the first free throw. He watches the tempo of the game. When he comes in, the tempo goes higher.
Just watch how quickly he gets north to south. He's not messing around. And they play a different basketball game when he's on the floor. With Halliburton, it's more pass and cut and move. With TJ, it's more, hey, I'm going to the cup and I'm going to the cup.
That's a rarity.
Mark said he has a higher usage rate. When he's in the game, the ball's in his hand. He's the looking where Tyrese gets more out of his system, makes the offense move.
Jason Wallace, nice fake. There's no Lindmark. With the ball turn. 1 minute snatch on the rebound. Under 4 for 4 from 3. And inside the top of it, broken up. And a whistle on a foul. Wiggins in time.
Fouls in the first quarter for Oklahoma City.
It's not one of their classic defensive starts. That's the 15th foul, so independent. And Obi Toppin already a spark off the bench with a couple of threes. He's had an excellent finals. Upcoming national TV schedule. The Pacers win Game 7 Sunday in Oklahoma City. Tip-off shortly after 8 Eastern. ABC ESPN next Wednesday. The 2025 NBA Draft is in our state home. The first round, second round is on ESPN on Thursday. As Turner sits down. Siakam comes back in. Halliburton played the first 8 minutes, 1 of 5 from the field, had an assist. It looked like he was moving well. There's 2 shots early on. Wallace. SGA gets inside. In the paint. Can't get the ball.
No.
Yeah, has Caruso on.
He's been getting shit down, getting no
Gives
steals.
it out to Shepard. Shepard's open 3. Hartenstein comes in the rebound. This ball foul's going to be called against the Cowboys. Long waistline trying there. That's his first. Holmgren back in. Hartenstein says that.
I'm not sure how that was supposed to. His doses weren't early enough in the post. But that catch by Siakam is further out.
What a luxury indoors for both teams. You look, the 2 deepest teams in the league are the only 2 teams that are still playing.
I think by design, like Sam Presti has talked at length about in the modern NBA, he believes depth is indispensable.
Alexander double team, difficult shot. Over top of the rebound. And on. Dangerous pass. Siakam able to get a shot clock out of me. Pascal Siakam inside the arc. Can't get it. Loses the rebound. Looks to push. Wiggins walks into the 3. Got it. Modern NBA on that. They needed that shot too. That actually is a big shot to slow the Pacers down by Wiggins. And it's their first 3-point. Lamar gets away from Wiggins, gets it out the corner. Tata tries another 3. As we hit the 2-minute mark. The Thunder just 5-4 on the road in these playoffs. They did lose their last game 6 in Denver in the 7th round. This Alexander can't get. He's 1 of the 5. Siakam drives inside, contact, free throws coming up.
And shit to say they like.
In the first quarter for Indiana.
And only 2 for OKC. Mason Wallace picks up the second foul. The Pacers playing with the desperation that you expected, facing elimination. First time they've lost back-to-back games. First time they've trailed in the series. commemorates Juneteenth by honoring the history and heritage of the black community. Today and every day, we honor the values, freedom, family, and tradition.
Yeah.
142 remaining.
Because Juneteenth feels like black people independent, so happy Nigga Day.
Defense has been exceptional. 20 points for OKC and 4 turnovers.
In the final 2 minutes, Mason will play with a lot of energy. He would love to go into the second quarter. You want to maintain this the final 2 minutes.
Wiggins off the bounce. Deflected by Miller. The Pacer defense all season long just got better and better. Goes into Nimhard, knocks down the shot. Nimhard out of an offensive foul. Catherine. Again, nice hesitation, gets inside, reverse can't get it. Holder right there. Perhaps Holder that shot.
He is audacious. TJ's not shy.
SGA goes in. Siakam throws it away. 5 turnovers. After an open floor to tap it off the glass. Ball batted around. Still tipped to Russo. Sends it right to Wiggins.
He's got to settle in.
It's triple team. And draws a foul on the shot. Brown does not like the call. He will shoot his first free throws.
When I say settle in, he's taking some uncharacteristic shots. Yes, he can do all the things. We know the MVP and how great he is, but once you put that arm in there, now he's got you. But you can see he's trying to attack this game, and it's starting to look a little funky to get going.
So they call the foul on Siakam. Put a opponent on top of it as well. First foul on Siakam. And Jordan Alexander misses a free throw.
So Nimhard asking for a foul here. He takes it square at the chest, gets pushed back. I think that could have been offensive.
It could have been offensive, but the referees are allowing it to play now. That arm is always going to be there. It's whether or not the push-off is what this is.
1 of 2 from the line. You said this about the Pacers another time during this series, but the Thunder almost fortunate to be only down 5. But that flourish that Indiana has. Top a nice fake. Surrounded. Tries to land right there. Gordon and Williams. Shot clock turned off. No fouls to get. Catherine guarding SGA. 6 seconds. Splits the defense. Gets into the paint. Sidestep back there.
Good shit.
1.9 remaining. A powerful, perfect move. Catherine from half court heaves it up. And that will end the first. The NBA MVP with what he's been doing all
2008, good first quarter.
Sharp, that out of the gates, 1 for 5. You can tell he's trying to attack, maybe get his group comfortable. This is as good as it gets. How about that Euro to the left hand?
Leave it alone.
Amiga Insurance is proudly customer-owned. We know what keeps you going, and we work harder to protect it. Visit amiga.com today.
I'm in trouble. After my internship abroad, I joined a crew of criminals and I was killed by the richest man in the kingdom. He's bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I can show a lot.
Ironheart, only on Disney Plus. Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, ultra sweet taste. Just 29 calories. Stay in the game with Michelob Ultra Zero.
Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless hack.
I've never gotten it. What's the point of drinking beer if it's not
unlimited data on Verizon's
don't have
5G
alcohol?
network.
Like beer
For just $20
kind of
a
has
month
like
for
a
1
good. You
year.
gotta have the stomach
Guaranteed.
for it. But anyway, why drink something that's not gonna get you intoxicated? That's stupid.
Dumb enough to go where we're going.
That's kind of our specialty.
It's like it won't even give you the illusion of getting drunk. So what's the point of drinking a non-alcoholic beer? That's redundant, right? You drinking for what? Because you want to give yourself the illusion that you're drinking and getting drunk, but you're not doing shit.
Jurassic World, rated PG-13, July 2nd.
You drink non-alcoholic beer, I'm gonna say this, Chad, you're a fucking
Anyone from the
idiot.
Eastern Conference Finals a year ago knows that Nemhard is not afraid of these moments. Understanding the star is not 100%. Let me sidestep into the three. Mr. Toppin has been playing great basketball. TJ here getting the strip, trying to turn it the other direction. OB on time.
Buckle up.
Superman. I'll destroy you.
Good luck with that.
Rated PG-13, debuts July 11th.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network.
Oh, no.
What we can't guarantee, you and your teammates being too connected.
What up, Chad?
Double or no.
I texted you guys. I got fresh cards this morning. I thought you said you were
A connection means something. That's why with AT&T, we'll proactively make it right with a credit for a full day of service if there is a network connection. That's the AT&T guarantee.
To secure victory, drivers in F1 the movie need total focus. They also need to eat. KFC fill-ups are back. Enjoy 4 ways to fill up for just $7 each. And see F1 the movie in theaters June 27th, rated PG-13.
It's time for tonight's Access, brought to you by Visible. Jalen, you guys got off to a good start, and then they went on a little bit of a run. What did you like about the way you guys closed out that first quarter?
Gotta stay with it. That's basketball. Did a good job closing down, keeping them to one shot. They're a good team. They're gonna make runs. That's our week.
When you know that their star isn't 100%, how do you exploit that?
First off, he's a good player. He beats them well. Whether or not he's 100% or not, he's on the court, so you gotta treat him that way. That's the first part of it. And the other part is nobody's 100%, so we gotta come down on the other end and play our kind of basketball. Don't worry about what they got.
That's an interesting question in terms of what you do in that zone. If you know an opponent that's got a problem.
Well, you do want to attack him, but look, Tyrese Halliburton, when you look at the defense of the Pacers, you're going to want to attack him and make him work. And then you want to see how healthy he is. But I always think it's a little bit of rules going as you see an offensive foul on Chet.
It was Alexander, his first personal.
And we talked about TJ McConnell. The one thing about him is that he's not going to generate a crowd because he's a playmaker. So everyone stays at home when he starts to guard. So a lot of times he's playing one-on-one.
When he's on the court, he's in charge. Gets into the paint again, pulls up, jump shot, got it again. McConnell, 4 points, couple of assists off the bench. Moses Alexander trying to find his rhythm. Henrich Williams launches the three. Long rebound, Maverick. Maverick lost it, but got it back. They're going to say a double-double. It looked like it was deflected. Zach Zarba's going to check with his fellow official, Tony Brothers.
It was deflected. Yep. Change up, hits it, comes back.
Teamwork. Tony Brothers comes in. Zach Zarba changes the ball. The third official, David Guthrie, 3 of the very best. He's had a lot of great coaching years. This is one of his best that he's done with this team. First won the championship with Dallas. Hard to top that. And watch them win another one here in Indiana. See ya. Lamar, 8 points. All 3 were shot to him. Turner, no hesitation. Can't get it full. Rebound taken by Andrew McConnell. Kept that alive. Right back to Turner. The spin move. Williams sticks with him. Double team. And he was out of bounds. Smith. That's their first turnover. About 6.
Well, considering that turnover is such a story for them in the first quarter. They've done an outstanding job. They've been playing under control with the right amount of pace.
SGA. The elbow looks that spot. Beautiful fake. Jump shot. Got it.
I love that placement of it. Like, it's free throw line and down. It's right in his sweet spot.
He's got their last 9 points. Very aggressive sweeping goal. He's able to fall. That's not my backwards.
First of all, he lets somebody else do the ball handling so that Shea is playing on the catch. He's ISO'd one-on-one and just lifts that defender with that nice shot there.
Williams hesitation. Nice fake again. Layup is good. And the car quickly calls timeout. Thunder are back within 1.
And J-Dub working that baseline, the baseline bandit. Here he takes it, shows it to him, gives him the old Hakeem. Oh, now you see me, now you don't.
On August 1st, a new hero will be revealed.
Wait till it's over.
Who are you?
Frank Drebin. Police Squad. The new version.
At Ford, 80% of the vehicles we sell in America are assembled in America.
What would happen if other car companies did the same?
If they were like us, you'd have up to 15 new plants.
Assembling nearly 4 million vehicles per year.
If they were like us,
They would have said no to the taxpayer bailout and added thousands of American jobs. Nobody's committed to America like Ford is.
and who benefits from that? You do.
You want to hear a secret? This sauna is actually from Walmart. With over 500,000 items.
Huh.
Who knew? Soon everyone will, Sebastian. Please get out of my sauna.
I'm not the only one with a fine set of ivories.
Walmart has dancing shoes?
They have over 500,000 items!
The Walmart you thought you knew is now new. Everything is really getting more expensive.
Prices are up, but not at Metro. With lower prices. One line of unlimited 5G, now $40, period. And a free 5G phone. Only at Metro.
This is Ted. Ted was born in 1998, the year of the first Google search. And as a teenager, whatever Ted was looking for, Google helped him find it.
My life is great.
So it went, year after year. There was always some new question on his mind. Ted is 26 now. His life isn't so simple. Fortunately, Google still is.
Why is this not working?
Even when his questions are a lot of questions in one.
What's something cool happening tonight in the city and still gets me home at a reasonable time?
Which is how Ted found something he didn't even know he was looking for. Turns out, life's full of questions. Luckily, you can just ask Google.
Disney Pixar's Elio is Pixar's best original since Coco. Full of laughs and heart.
Allow me to adjust your gravity. Oh, no, I'm gravity up.
Disney and Pixar's Elio. Rated PG. Now play.
Millionaire is back.
Can we keep the money ourselves?
And this season, it's personal.
Do we love that name or what?
I'm coming on Jeopardy with someone new here.
An all-new season of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire starts July 23rd on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Welcome back. NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. Well, they love their pro basketball there in Indiana, and not just the NBA Pacers, the ABA Pacers. 3 championships, 70, 72, and 73. They make the finals 5 times in 9 years of the NBA. Slick Leonard coached all 3 championship teams. Players like Roger Brown, Middle Daniels, George McGinnis, Darnell Hillman, Freddie Lewis. They're as beloved in this town as their current NBA players. Such great players, such great teams. And
You know, I grew up watching and hearing stories about the ABA. You would watch the documentaries on the team. George Gervin, Dr. J. That was such a big, big moment.
Irish Halliburton back in. Played the first 8 minutes. Rick Carlos said one change they might go play shorter stints. As TJ McConnell gets into the paint. Terrence Williams chasing. Now pull-up jump shot. It's good.
Williams had to play basically 24 seconds of defense. Had to switch. That's just TJ at his mid-range best.
Tony Bradley getting minutes again for the second straight game after missing a while. And Jerry Williams draws the foul. And that's on Siakam. That'll be his second.
Goodrich initially had Pascal, prevented the dribble drive there. Does a decent job staying down and in front. It's just TJ the quick shot. And then the other end, too much body up top for the officials' liking there.
Not a lot there, though. It's the first. Try it free for YouTube and the QR code to unlock your 10-day free trial and get your favorite sports and live TV in one app. Well, the last 3 games, 26 points, 27 points, and 40 for Jalen Williams. Already with 11 points here in Game 6. And the comparison you made weeks ago, things like Scottie Pippen.
Well, yeah, you have Michael Jordan. You've already seen the numbers with Shea averaging 30 points a game, multiple seasons, 50%. But Michael Jordan also has Scottie Pippen, that person that would fill in the blanks everywhere else around him.
Donald throws it into Bradley. Shot clock winding down. Naismith launches one up. Terrific defense that time. And it'll go down the other way.
The defense, Oklahoma City, starting to sink their teeth into the game a little bit.
There was a couple of times during the playoffs, after losses, the first thing you heard them say was, we didn't have our defense on top. They didn't seem to have that pop to start the game.
No, they haven't. And also, when you look at the Pacers, they typically warm into the game as the game goes on. They look more settled in the third, fourth quarter.
Jalen Williams lost it. Nice touch by OKC. 7 turnovers to 1. And it's the Pacers, the team with 1. McConnell. Will Wallace turn his head and knock that into the jumper. TJ
This is from the mid-range. That nigga's not missing.
Jalen Williams, the case of Wallace. Wallace stripped and stolen. McConnell in the front court. Halliburton. Step back, 3-pointer. It's good. The second 3-pointer of the game. The lead back up to 6. Caruso just shoved Naismith away. Right in front of Tony Brothers. I'm sure he's telling him what happened prior to that, but it's a foul on Caruso.
No problem, but it's always the second guy gets caught. I mean, Caruso's got to be smart, so that's a little shove, and I respect that. A little hello, and then Tyrese Halliburton. He has struggled, especially on the left side of the floor. He says he was aware, not aware, but ultimately he was ready. And TJ McConnell, you see, he's not having to play in a crowd. He's able to play in space.
He didn't just struggle on the left side. He didn't have a basket on the left side in the first 5 games. Crazy. Once again, cross the lane, pull-up jump shot. It's not going to roll. Bradley, rebound, back up and in. And another timeout for OKC.
Second in this game that you've seen Tyrese and TJ play together. You haven't had that look of fun this year. But Mr. Bradley doing some work on the boards. Put it up soft enough, give your big a chance.
Where my keys at?
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning
Bro, what
vehicles
did
for
you do with my
right
keys?
here in
Get up.
America. And we're committed to keeping our lineup affordable and free from new tariffs. That's why we've lowered MSRP on our best-selling Rogue and Pathfinder. So you can get the car you want at the price you want, knowing Nissan is here for you.
Now now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue or Pathfinder.
Hello?
Hi. Ready for an ultra?
Racing for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultrasound line.
Nothing, my son.
Prospects, the easiest way to cash in on hot takes. Like Drewski said, he's not playoff material.
Nah, he's built for the playoffs.
New members, download the app during the playoffs and get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 line of Prospects. Run your game.
Put your legs out.
How to Train Your Dragon is verified hot with a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. This is how you imagine a classic. How to Train Your Dragon, rated PG.
Powerful, majestic, recreational. At Progressive, we treat your outdoor vehicles like the noble creatures they are. And when you bundle them with your home and auto, you can be sure they get the 24/7 protection they deserve. There you go. So they're always ready for your next adventure. So that's just how we do it around here. Around these parts, around them parts. It's just how we do it here.
I just need that last video from you.
That's an awfully big file you got there. The big files, well, they don't download that fast. Rome wasn't built 2 minutes before class.
Oh, we're good. It's a Mac. You can just use AirDrop. Put it in there.
Whatever.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now with BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, don't last. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon, only in theaters.
Game time. Come on. Hey, you home?
YouTube TV has your favorite sports and live TV in one app.
Jason, you still here? Sorry, Rick.
What's those games? So you can easily watch the games you want.
Well, if Indiana wins, join us Sunday night. The signing Game 7 for a championship here in the NBA Finals. All the Warriors. A little after 8 Eastern on ABC, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN Radio. How about TJ McConnell, Richard Arnold? TJ McConnell doing what he does. Backcourt steals. You see, he's able to play one-on-one because you don't want to have to help. You're having to guard an attack with so much space. He has scored or assisted on 17 points already in this game. This is another huge performance by TJ off the bench. Look at those bench points. That was the second oldest player on the team. He's 33. He plays with the energy of a rookie. SGA. Back to him against Miller. They're matching minutes all series long. Walker again at the three. And one is trying to grab it. Who comes out of the back? Who else? Pacers lead back up to me. Out of trouble. The whole movement for the Pacers. So impressive. Miller tied up. They'll go the other way, a traveling violation.
Chet Holmgren is pushed into him by SGA. SGA's like, get out there and make a switch. You see that left pivot come off the floor, and that's why the call. And the non-SGA minutes, he's got early rest, have not been good. Let's see, he's back on the floor. Do they shrink this lead a little bit?
Right at Hard, double team. McConnell comes up with a steal, and Hard the ball. McConnell pushes, top and drives. McConnell offensive rebound, picks it back out. One hustle look after another. Neymar at three-pointer. Ball batted around, and Wiggins will bring it up. Approaching the midway point, second quarter. Bad pass, but SGA saw it happen. Recovered. Holmgren down the lane. Shot won't go. Hartstein had it. McConnell takes it away. Neymar to drive. Pass inside. Layup won't go to the foul. And more free throws with 5:48 remaining in the second.
This guy is ridiculous. He took a rebound and a loose ball away from Hartstein. The other end. out-rebounded Hartenstein. And now he's going to take a loose ball that Hartenstein touched first. Are you kidding me? Watch this, folks. This is a center versus TJ. And he times it better, and he gets his team another possession. Absolutely incredible.
Oldest guy on the floor and the smallest guy on the floor. That's who comes out of the pack. Got a huge ovation as he goes to sit down. Bradley knocks out the first free throw. Now our home is his second.
This is normally what the OKC Thunder do. You turn your back. They have defenders coming from every angle. But here, TJ's so selective with when he's going to give that help. SGA makes a mistake turning his back.
That's a busy 11 minutes. He just hanging off the bench. This is the second. Oh, back out of bounds. Last touch by Bradley.
You told me that your man.
I know we talked about the final 2 to 3 minutes, but this last 5 minutes going into halftime, Indiana has to maintain this pace.
Good ball to out from Hard. Throws it up. Alter misses.
When I say quit biting your leg, do it again. I'm gonna pop you next time. Stop doing that, bro. Why is you biting your knee?
This is the largest lead of the finals for the Pacers. Here's Alexander. Falling away, shot short.
Now do it again. I just told you, don't do that. Stop doing that. That ain't no fool. That is your knee.
Sometimes you're just out of rhythm. This is normally easy money. Doesn't catch your lead. And then on the other end, Eastman, if you're just too late, there's just no chance. He's been more aggressive.
Get your foot out from in there. Do it again, I'm gonna pop you again. I'm not playing.
They're saying attacking Obi Toppin, who gets him initially with some contact. I think it's the legs down low, but it's almost incidental to me.
There's not a lot there.
Crowd loud, a little ornery right now. That's one of the great parts of these finals, the two fan bases. Siakam a three. Goes Alexander, comes the other way. Pass inside, on top to Gordon. Drew Gordon, a contested three. Einstein a rebound, puts it on the board, knocked out of his hand by Siakam. Isaiah together, Halliburton the steal. Here comes Halliburton, Siakam, Eastman, corner three, back.
And their defense fueling their offense. The scramble. The extra effort, get the ball, let the ball barely touches Tyreek's hand, barely touches Pascal, and then just deep in the corner, that three. Indiana up by 13, and Reggie love it.
We asked people who said they've had Domino's stuffed crust pizza before to compare it to our new stuffed crust.
This is exactly how I remember it at my friend's birthday.
The last one didn't have this much cheese.
Now the box to your left, that's the Domino's stuffed crust you said you've had before.
I'm confused. What's going on?
Domino's has never made a stuffed crust pizza before.
Are you serious?
It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust. Stuffed with melty cheese and topped with garlic seasoning and Parmesan.
Love that cheese.
I'm taking one more if that's okay.
Try it for the first time tonight.
4.5 remaining here in the second quarter of Game 6, and the Indiana Pacers on the brink of elimination have a 13-point lead. A terrific performance. Remember, they started off, they trailed by 8 the first couple of minutes. Weren't hitting any shots. That quickly turned around. Halliburton has played 12 minutes, 7 points, 2 assists, and he's hit a couple of three-pointers.
They're 14-2-9. There is one team with the desperation you would expect with the season on the line. You've got Bits and pieces of the best of the Thunder. There was a brief moment where their defense took its toll, but Indiana right now the aggressor.
You do me a favor? What can I see if you got attitude?
Turner, good help defense. Einstein puts up.
I said, oh, I said something you got attitude.
He's not happy. And Isaiah Hartenstein will go to the free throw line.
I said, why would I ask something you got attitude?
9 free throws here in these finals. Is Rick Carlisle going to challenge?
No, I see. Yeah, you found in the basement.
On the hit. They called it on Turner.
You found in the basement.
Doris, you're right. Doesn't look like.
I thought.
There's no contact.
Oh, yeah.
Does he lay it down? No.
I didn't even know about that.
Rick Carlisle might win that challenge.
Protection. Or not. Call me back, because if you can't hear me, then you just gonna call somebody back.
Total focus. They also need to eat. KFC fill-ups are back.
Nah.
4 ways to fill up for just $7 each. At see F1 the movie in theaters June 27th. Rated PG-13.
Hey, bro, what's this? Dog food in the fridge?
It's not dog food. That's fresh pet. Real meat, real veggies. For my boy Joe.
What are we doing here?
Anybody asked, we were at Grandma's.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate and require. Made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and earn a place in history. Gatorade. Is it in you?
They are still reviewing Rick Carlisle's coach's challenge of what was called a foul on Miles Turner. And on the replay, there was nothing up where the shot was taken, but watch down low, watch the left leg of Turner come in, and passes the foot. That, to me, that has to be marginal contact. The official's discussing it right now.
And I think they're looking at that forearm, and again, it's light. I think this should go, that little forearm right there to the leg. But that's basketball. I don't think it should be called.
After reviewing the leg contact between Turner and Hartenstein is considered marginal. Therefore, the ruling on the floor is overturned. It's a successful challenge due to the imminent possession going to Indiana with Indiana basketball on the sideline, 24 on the shot clock.
So a smart challenge from Rick Carlisle.
And he's been conservative with those, right?
Yes.
And so he really believed he had the case. Always, if it gets you a possession, I think it's worthwhile.
And most coaches during the regular season, a lot of them taking the challenges early.
Right.
You rarely see even a first half challenge in a lot of playoffs. Howard has been active and has looked sharp. Hasn't shot particularly well overall, but he's getting into a 4 from 3. Hard. Back up, Easton. Good open look, Easton. That one doesn't go. Release Alexander out there with Dort. Isaiah Joe. Taylor Williams. Williams, a hot start, lines that one up. Going to go to the floor. Ball knocks out of that one. Indiana ball. Thunder shooting now 44% from the field and 1 of 10 from three-point range. Siakam to the heart of the defense, and Eastman clips off the man. A whistle and a foul as well, the lead up to 15.
Smart, timely cuts. You know that this team is going to swarm in the paint. They are like sharks in the water when the ball is going to touch the paint, so watch the close. So a smart slot cut allows Neesmith, with defenders' heads turned, to get a nice, easy, soft floater. That's well done.
You see against Seattle's body. Draws the defense 3 posts around him and finds the open man.
Right, he's the one player on this team that has the size, physicality, advantage in his position across the board.
16-point lead in a 24-point turnaround. Here for the first half. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the second. Taylor Williams trying to get on track. Lamb is good. He's got 13. Gilbert Alexander has 13. So they have 26 of the 37. Shot up top. Lamar. It's a 3-turn drives. Lamb got it. With Homer right behind him. SGA baseline.
Just trying to stay in touch. You want this to be about 10. You are Oklahoma City.
Pressing stuff.
Albert. Caruso chasing him. Albert finds a spot. Launches and hits. Long three-pointer from Albert. A 17-point lead. Over the block by Turner.
Their perimeter defense with ball screens, going out to challenge has been so much better tonight.
Albert harassed by Dort. Dort called for a foul.
You just had a feeling that the Pacers were going to come out and break it. Could they handle that first punch if you're OKC? But he's feeling so good. And Nembhard has been aggressive early and often, using the rim as protection against his former teammate.
They have 6 different players with 7 or more points. Turner inside, locked behind by Caruso. Still takes the ball. It's the balance they've had all season long. Siakam is their leading scorer, but he's been either 19th or 20th in the playoffs in terms of leading scorers.
Got 6 different guys with at least 7 points tonight already, Mike.
Siakam, Lamb is good. He's got 9. A 19-point advantage under 2 minutes to play in the second. Williams to drive, draws some contact, backs it on. What a tough shot. He's been shaken up. His left foot appears to be okay.
So, listen, this is a tough shot. I mean, I love their aggression, their physicality. This is just a tremendous offensive player making that play. But to me, their defense on the perimeter has been so much better tonight than the quick entry. Level of physicality, the picks at the point of the screen, so much better.
The bench play, everything down the line. This is the best the Pacers have looked all series.
Most important stat for Indiana is the 2 turnovers. That's all they have. Almost done for the second quarter. Albert on top, he's hit. Albert checks the shot clock, drives, there's that floater left hand. What a beautiful shot. He said he wanted to get back to throw those floaters up.
And he's looking over here, come up left hand, look at the left.
Walker on the drive. Pass it up. Williams. Walker again. Trying to draw some contact across the ball. Minute remaining. Here in a dominant first half of the Pacers. Naismith. Howard. Backs in. Falling away. Rebound to Dort. Throws it away. Albert comes up with it. Cross court. Siakam for the slam. It's definitely in here. A 20-point lead. Gildas Alexander. It's inside. Scoop layup won't go. Fight for the rebound. Turner, Holmgren. Holmgren comes away with it. Jump shot, can't get it. They'll hold it for the final shot. Siakam falling away. Puts it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, 22 at the half. Maybe spoke too soon.
facing elimination. The Indiana Pacers going down in the first half. Scored 36-17 here in the second quarter.
Get your hand out of your mouth. Stop putting your hand in your mouth and touching that dog.
And doing it on both ends. And just the steal. Tyrese Halliburton doing it again. Don't call the minute, call the board.
Stop touching the dog.
Out there smiling. Look at him. Left hand talking to him. It's a family atmosphere in here, Mike. Now the key at halftime coming up. Pacers pushing for Game 7. They're halfway there.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook has you covered all playoffs long. Keep up with big-time matchups, get daily profit boosts, and tell exclusive picks from Stupid Expect. Right now, you can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Sign up with promo code BOOST.
Imagine if there's an ESPN Sportsbook app that linked to the ESPN app so you can track bets while you check stats. Go from streaming to betting in a couple taps. Personalized offers based on your fantasy team.
You're literally describing ESPN Bet, which exists.
Be a total game changer. It's one of my best ideas.
ESPN Bet, the official sportsbook of ESPN. Sign up today and receive $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 bet.
Advil Targeted Relief. The only topical pain reliever with 4 powerful pain-fighting ingredients that start working on contact to target tough pain at the source for up to 8 hours of powerful relief. Advil Targeted Relief.
8 games last night and didn't miss any of the action.
They're dropping stats we've never seen before.
How? Co-pilot
Just told you stop
features
putting
in
your
the
feet
NBA.
in your mouth.
Keeping up with the league's
On the bed.
easy. It's
Don't
really
get in
not
your
that
bed.
hard.
This is the
Bye.
best Chipotle order. I would like a bowl.
Triple rat.
Every time I turn around, he got his knee in his mouth. He got his foot with his sock on in his mouth. This boy is something else.
We gotta stop underestimating these Indiana Pacers, Bob.
Oh, I said it.
62 at the break. It's the largest lead that they have held in this series. Their halftime show coming up right after this.
The beach. Corona, she isn't just a place. She is an element. And with salt and spray, she shoves us relentlessly into the present. That's what's inside every bottle of Corona. So no matter where your train takes you, with just a squeeze of lime, the beach is always closer than you think. Corona, the playa awaits.
At AT&T, we confidently guarantee our network.
Popeye.
What we can't guarantee, you and your teammates being too connected.
What up, Chad?
Double or no.
I texted you guys. I got fresh first this morning. I thought you said you were gonna wear
Connection means something. That's why with AT&T, we'll proactively make it right with a credit for a full day of service if there is a network connection. That's the AT&T guarantee.
While they must on Popeye's Crunch, content streams away. Listen out on all these new Louisiana flavor-rated wraps. Don't be like content.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Go. Upstairs.
Kim knows ball. Kim also knows that on Underdog, when she gets it right, picking higher or lower on her favorite players can win up to 1,000 times your money. Count it. New customers sign up and deposit to get up to $1,000 in bonus credits.
Welcome to the Kia halftime.
Friends, it's time to check out our halftime highlights brought to you by Kia. The key number I'm looking at, Kirk, here is these turnovers. Indiana forcing them, getting out in transition, even with Tyrese Halliburton laboring in this game. They are taking full advantage.
Laboring well. He's got getting up and down the floor. Activities, but they're hanging their hands on the defensive side of things and making OKC playing traffic. They're putting OKC tonight.
Look at that stat right there. Not only that, let me tell you what. Jalen Williams and Shane got 31 points. Let's say got 11. Yeah, 11 amongst all the other players. Their other starters have 8. Their bench we just saw has 3. The turnovers of 1 of 11. No secret they're down 22. Stephen A. You said they might be able to come back. That's going to be tough. I didn't say they were going to be able to come back. I said they could, but they're going to happen. I picked Indiana to win this game. And I'm standing by it, obviously. They got 6 different players that have scored at least 8 points in this first half. McConnell and Nemhard have combined for 8 for 11 shooting and 18 points in the first half. But I got to pause and give some love to Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, he came out here, he's looking for a shot, he's made a couple of threes, and obviously he's been the spark plug that they have needed. We did not expect the injured Tyrese Halliburton to come out looking like this, but he has. Major props to him.
It's a 22-point game, but it feels like no lead is insurmountable in this series. If you're Oklahoma City, Bob, this is a disappointing effort in the first half of the closeout game. What are you looking for to get them going?
They got to take care of the ball one.
Yeah.
Their energy is bad right now. That's not, you don't set up too much for this Oklahoma City team. And conversely, this Pacer team, you gotta knock these guys out. You can't expect them to go away. You gotta knock them out. Pacers out, scoring them 16 and 2 on points on turnovers. Here's the bottom line. OKC is playing like they know they got a game 7. Obviously, Indiana don't have that luxury, and that's what they're playing like. That's the difference.
But OKC always need to go back to their identity. Defense. They're not swarming like we usually see those guys swarm.
I just wonder if they were a little bit thrown off, not knowing what Tyrese Halliburton was going to bring to the table and who would be the focal point of the offense.
They're thrown off. I don't know why or how, but they're thrown off.
Tyrese Halliburton isn't. Not even a calf injury can keep this man down. We'll be right back.
This halftime report is presented by Kia. Movement that inspires.
Here's some Popeye shot. Last little bit of chicken, that's all I was flying.
Here we go. You'll have to go with me this time.
We got the Wolves.
Don't forget about the Grizzlies.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
Nate, we need to talk about your finances.
My finances are fine. With Dash Pass, I saved $6 on my grocery order, so I cloned myself. Albuquerque, $0 delivery fees on dog toys. I got me an office singer that sings me compliments. She's so nice. Dash Pass savings equals. Oh yeah, ballers.
You need to stop spending.
You're not listening. I'm saving. Perfecting your swing is hard.
Nice shot, Dad.
But replacing your windshield doesn't have to be. Get it fixed now and pay later with flexible payment options only at SafeLight.com.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal is back. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese, and 6 toasty hash browns. It's the biggest deal in breakfast. Dunkin's $6 meal deal.
With Amica Auto Insurance, it's not just about where you're going.
Definitely hit the spot.
We're customer owned. And we look after what matters most to you. Together. Get your quote today.
Welcome back to the Kia Halftime.
For the Thunder to win the title tonight, they will need to complete the largest halftime comeback in NBA Finals history. You see what J-Dub and SGA are doing, but no assists, only 3 for the team. How can others get going here?
Well, they gotta make shots. They shoot 1 for 11 from three-point range, and they like these other guys haven't had opportunities to shoot. They just ain't making them. But the first things first, like Burke said, you gotta hang your hat on defense. Keep Parada, shut Indiana down from scoring, and then make some of these shots, and you can make it interesting. You get it tight, who knows what'll happen? Paul gets ready.
And only 2 turnovers for the Pacers, but that's more a reflection of the Thunder defense. I don't know. Did they get on the plane from Oklahoma? Did the defense come to it?
No, it doesn't look like it. It definitely don't seem like it, especially Chet Holmgren. I gave him a lot of praise, but it was times he was isolated with T.J. McCollum, and I'm watching T.J. McCollum take him off the dribble and scoop layups. He's 6'1". He's 7'2". That can happen once, but not 3 times.
It feels like they need to start moving the ball a little bit better here. You know, Indiana, they say it's a flyover state. I'm not sure this is what they meant. Pascal Siakam cleared for takeoff.
Yow!
This halftime report is presented by Kia, movement that inspires. This presentation of the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Stop!
Kia, movement that inspires.
I'm about to take a little pissy ass outside.
You know, life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
It works! Focus. Now that's a tomato. Sheboygan. Image. P-E-Z-O-L.
On the logo. State Farm with the assist.
This epic NBA Finals has come to a critical game 6. The swarming pursuit of the OKC Thunder. The unwavering attack of the Indiana Pacers. This series has delivered rising stars and new reigning powers. Will Game 6 deliver us a new NBA champion or an unforgettable Game 7? Pacers Thunder, Sunday on ABC.
It's the musical fest of summer, CMA Fest. With can't-miss performances by Blake Shelton, Megan Maloney, Ella Lang, Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and more. Plus, one-of-a-kind collaborations featuring Brooks and Dunn and Lainey Wilson, Shabuzi and Jelly Roll, and Bailey Zimmerman and Big X the Plug. Hosted by Ashley McBride and Cody Johnson. CMA Fest, presented by SoFi, Thursday, June 26th on ABC, and stream next day on Hulu.
July 7th.
And now we're in the jungle.
Let's dance, Paradise. Paradise is back.
Good things are coming.
New challenges. Cheer on the Golden.
Look, I got my inner knees done. They're reformed.
Bachelor in Paradise premieres July 7th on ABC. Stream on Hulu.
Any was there?
All across America,
like home.
When's the last time we dropped our things and went? Woke up somewhere that we both never been. Growing up doesn't mean you're
At the start of the day, letting us into your home, putting the good in your morning. Man, it's good to be home. GMA, it's an invitation to come together. Brighten your morning. And the day ahead.
Welcome back. The NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV Game 6. Tyrese Halliburton, 16 minutes on the strength camp, but boy, did he have help up and down the roster. A spectacular first half of great team basketball from the Pacers, a team facing elimination. This was fun to watch, guys.
How about Tyrese Halliburton? What's a shooter is going to play? He said, I'm having none of that. Finding my way to the floor to the tune of 12 points and 4 assists.
And we talked about the backcourt help he had in Hart with 10 points in the first half. McConnell with 18, 22 points for that backcourt alone.
Again, everybody getting a piece of the action, both scoring and coming up with defensive stops as well. And hi again, everyone, with Richard Jefferson, Dorsberg, Mike Green on hand. They were up 10-2 OKC to start the game. They got outscored by 30 the rest of the way. How does OKC bounce back in the second half?
Boy, it's bit by bit, but it is a tall task. They're going to have to shoot some threes. They're going to have to knock down something. They're going to have to get a tremendous amount of stops consecutively.
Doris, what surprised you about OKC's performance in the first half?
This is only the second time all season where they have not created a steal in a half where there's a live ball turnover to a bucket. Just absolutely incredible job by Indiana controlling the basketball and not turning it over. That's the game. They had 23 turnovers in game 5.
OKC had 15 steals in game 5. Siakam against Caruso. Caruso starting here in the second half. And Siakam shot in and out the door. Mark Bignall makes a change. Stapleton off the bench in the second half. Well, these playoffs have had a lot of comebacks. Some great comebacks. The Pacers leading the back of that department. Let's see if OKC can turn the tables. Dangerous pass. Gordon takes a pass. Now puts up a three. Won't go. They're now 1 of 12 from three-point range. Opens out his ear, trying to front Siakam. Himar goes right at Hunger across the ball. That's touched on by OKC. We go to Lisa.
Mike Bignall said that he told his guys in the locker room, look, we've got to be who we are a little bit more, especially on offense. He said he thought Indiana changed the way they guarded him, so it took them a minute to calibrate to that. But he said we have to move earlier. He thought they were a little sticky with the ball on offense. I asked him how they chip away. He said, again, get to our identity, especially on offense. We've got to play a lot better offense.
Turner and go to the go back. And at least there's no question about it. Defensively is shot from Hart. Williams drives inside, back up top court. Launches his three-pointer. They just can't fire through.
Well, you talk about there's not a person on the court right now for OKC that is hit a three in this game.
Turner comes up short. Pacers got a little cold to start. So far, Thunder unable to take advantage. McElwain, he's going to stay a great double team to force the 13th turnover. Halliburton, three-pointer. Caruso down low, kicks it out, short. Williams steps back, tries the three-pointer.
Shit.
You get a point. When you're talking during halftime, you see a lot of comebacks, but it's like the team it's not their biggest weapon. They don't rely on it. There's some nights where they are hot and knocking them down, but it's not their normal style of play to just 3 after 3.
No. They are a defense-first team, and then they have efficient scores. So if they get ahead with those points off of turnovers, the defense said that was the first half. They didn't force a turnover and led to a bucket.
Nobody's had a bucket so far. We played 2.5 minutes. Either team has scored. We get the third quarter.
That's what they can do. Sit your little nigga ass down.
Caruso, come on, and turn on Siakam right there.
This Indiana defense is swarming. They are pressuring the basketball. They're recovering quickly. They're protecting the rim. It feels very much the way an Oklahoma City defense has felt all year.
11 to shoot, Caruso. Good ball out of the hard. All over goes out. Goes 100. Line drive, another miss from downtown. Both teams have missed their first 5 shots in the third. Smith makes it 6 for Indiana, but Turner keeps it alive.
Ah, shit, bitch, you got me.
Bumped away by Williams. Auburn trying to grab it, goes out of bounds. Still facing ball. 4.2 to shoot. Not seeing any length whatsoever from Tyrese Halliburton with that strained calf.
But those 2.5 days that he had of rest, recovery, being at home, having the proper facilities, that's very different than being on the road.
Hard lines it up. Can't get the ball. Siakam tips it out.
The guy's nose snarl when he's ready.
Goes to Homer, blocks the shot. Fight for the ball. Door comes away. And a foul call on Neesmith. That's going to be his 3rd.
I wouldn't say this is the prettiest start to it.
Oh, man. But just in case you're wondering, an NBA Finals game has never gone scoreless in the second half. Wow, I did not know that. Still looking for 30 points. Up top, Williams. Jordan, high, rocking 3. Up to 0 in the third quarter.
Has been north of 50% for free. That's not even close.
The North Sea is losing 58% of downtown in the finals. Whistle and a foul. New York Knicks go inside the team with 7. So now we're 3.5, 3 minutes, 40 seconds without a point. A little bit of golden opportunity for OKC to bring back in, but they can't get in. They might look back at this stretch as this would have been their opportunity. Howard, Homer going in. Howard ducks under. Didn't go. Howard, back shot's good. Clippers is on the board. That calls for a timeout.
That mess was a little bad. Oh yeah, they back up 24. They beating their ass. So I'm ass spoke too soon.
Basketball purist. Indiana plays some of the purest basketball. Ball barely touches hands. Tyrese Halliburton back on the board.
The NBA Finals, presented by YouTube TV. Brought to you by Nobody 2. Only in theaters August 15th.
We should take a trip as a family.
Yes, if you can leave your work behind.
Strictly family time.
Hutch, you're on vacation in a town run by the international cartels. You didn't take your family there, did you? Yeah.
There's no way you were just some family man.
Find this nobody.
I told you. Vacation! Nobody 2, rated R. Only in theaters August 15th.
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles for you, right here in America. And we're committed to keep our lineup affordable and free from new tariffs. That's why we've lowered MSRP on our best-selling Rogue and Pathfinder. So you can get the car you want, at the price you want, knowing Nissan is here for you.
Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue or Pathfinder.
downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. And I need you, and I miss you.
This is the new Dell AI PC with Intel inside. A PC so ahead of its time, it actually helps you save time. Like literal hours. Because it does all your busy work for you. So you can get busy doing things you actually want to do. And who wouldn't want more time for that?
They're down bad at halftime. We're down bad period. They up 24 period. Halftime over that shit.
This crispy chicken is from a taco place. This crispy chicken's from a taco place? Hey, this crispy chicken's from Taco Bell. The taco place? This chicken is so perfectly crispy with tortilla chip coating. It's from a taco place. Hey, what? It comes in a burrito too.
From your taco place, it's also a chicken place that's also a taco place.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Finals.
New tonight, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Seth Rogen, Rami Youssef, Bring the Laughs, all from Kimmel tonight on ABC. They shot 3 of 16 in this building in Game 4, but they won that game. Right now, they're shooting 1 for 16, and they're down 24. Again, I keep harping on it, but Indiana has just 2 turnovers. Gilgeous Alexander, difficult shot. Hendricks Williams couldn't get the ball. Siakam and Shepard's checked in.
They fucking suck.
Beautiful pass, Turner. They are dismantled OKC. Turner's first bucket is 0 for 8. He's had a couple of block shots, bunch of rebounds. And a foul ball.
Let's watch Andrew
None of that shots falling.
with a little no
Okay,
look,
see you,
looking
babe.
right,
I'll make one big
right
one.
between J-Dub and Kenrich Williams.
Tim Hardaway's first
I'm
shot.
shooting 15.
Mark Degno likes to say,
7 or
if
8
they
of them
just
should
tee it up
be good.
shots from anywhere on the floor, we have had a
And
breakdown.
that's where that depth
Yes,
is
sir.
fall at right there.
Williams, 16 points, lead OKC. With talent, Gilgeous Alexander has 15. His jump shot's way off. Shepard running the floor, layup. Back-to-back easy buckets. Mark Degno can't be happy with that. This is a bludgeoning here in Game 6.
Yeah. Yeah, 28. I'm gonna turn this shit off.
I'm an overpowered leaf blower.
Wait, see that one.
And I'm not exactly street legal.
And if you don't have the right armor coverage, this can really blow your budget. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem.
Yeah, me.
Like me.
Remember your NBCs. Always be plugging. And then all of this, these dancing shoes, that accordion, even this megaphone, all available on the Walmart app. They have over half
I'm not even hating this because they getting their ass.
disappointed to me watching this one.
Walmart, you thought you knew?
From this point, but I may still watch it.
Guess they should call you Walton Cloggins.
No, they shouldn't, Dwayne.
Oh my god.
Despite its spaceship looks, extraordinary range, expansive cabin, and rocket boost acceleration, it won't take you to space. It brings space to you. Introducing the 3-row, all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 9 with class-leading interior space. There are many kinds of death.
Some are deader than others.
28 years later, rated R.
Let's look at some of tonight's key plays with YouTube TV, where you can catch up on game highlights right in the app.
Couldn't be more impressed with the Pacers defense. This is a push up into pressure. But what do you notice? The pickup points are different. They're not full courting. They're just being better from the 3-point line and down, Richard.
Now they're aggressive. And to me, you're starting to see some youth. Remember the game 6 against Denver when you're talking about OKC. Not able to close it out, put themselves in a game situation. But I don't know if you want to be in a game situation against this Indiana Pacer team.
Some of those plays we just saw that is so out of character for the Thunder. And again, the Thunder have not scored since 1:46 left in the first half. It's almost 7 minutes of game time. They haven't scored in 5 minutes into the third. Here's Alexander Hartenstein. The drought ends. But the deficit's still 26.
But I love the switch, Richard. For a good portion of this series, it was 94 feet. Neesmith and Nembhard. Now all of a sudden it feels like you're beating them at the 3-point line. You're not exerting that level of energy. And you're just saying, we're going to go man-to-man here and be excellent on the perimeter.
Well, and some of those turnovers for them might be exhaustion, doing too much pressure. Pick your spots a little bit better.
Bad pass by Albert. It's only the third turnover. Einstein goes foul. Albert better get a shot. This picks up his first. So Einstein will shoot two. OKC just 38% from the field, 1 of 16 from 3, and 13 turnovers. Upcoming national TV schedule, ABC Sunday, Game 7. The odds have certainly gone up for that. Tip off shortly after 8 from Oklahoma City. And next Wednesday on ABC and ESPN, the 2025 NBA Draft presented by State Farm. First round, second round on ESPN next Thursday. T.J. McConnell has become so beloved here. He gets a perfect ovation. He was spectacular in the first half. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals in just 11 minutes. Helped turn the entire first half around.
On defense.
Chance of TJ at an NBA Finals game.
He might run for governor in Indiana if they're able to pull off these next 2.
He had performances like this last year in the playoffs as it went to the conference finals. He's doing it again this year. Finally received that big contract in the offseason.
So they see this only.
Now gets inside. Obi Toppin off the bench. Knocks another three. That's his third of the game. He's in double figures. Midway through the third quarter. Einstein. He's fouled. Einstein wanted any active shooting.
Again, in that zone, you want to get to the middle. And I like that replacement by Obi Toppin. He sees TJ drives, he replaces behind him. There's no one there to cover him in that middle of the zone is open, Obi Toppin just good basketball IQ.
Throughout the playoffs, there's always uncharacteristic performances. I mean, OKC lost like 42 in the conference finals against Minnesota in Game 3. Just look at those. The numbers are staggering.
All right, now we get into the conversation. I don't think this game is fully over, but it's not far away. How long does Mark Dagnall keep his guys pushing in this? Yes, it's the NBA Finals, so you're going to give them till early in the fourth, but it's not looking good thus far.
Toppin kicks it out, stolen by Isaiah Joe. An offensive foul ball on Obi Toppin, so we'll go the other way. The Thunder, by the way, they did come back. They were down 29 in the first round against Memphis. Obviously, different scenario, different caliber of team.
I do believe that was the game that John Moran got hurt.
Gildas Alexander draws the foul.
I think they're going to get it on Turner, who's been much better. Like when they're handling ball screens, I feel like he's thought better. I know he's going to pick up the foul here, but how many times prior to tonight have we seen SGA be able to push between those two defenders? Yeah, a little bit of frustration, but Turner's been more impactful at the point of attack.
He does not, and we've seen it a couple of times in these final scores, he doesn't let an all-time shooting pack his energy at the other end at all. Gildas Alexander now with 16.
You're 100% right, Mike. Think about his performance late in Game 3. The game-saving blocks after some of the struggles shooting the basketball. All right, I got a question, Rich. If this doesn't change, and it looks like this, and you're in Oklahoma City, and I know you're going home, but is this a vulnerability?
Yes, in Game 7, a one-game situation, everyone's vulnerable.
Whistle and a foul. One thing for certain, a game like this, when it continues along this line, the confidence gives the Pacers to win there. They've won some big road games already, including in OKC.
Well, that's the thing, is that they were up 2-1. They won the first game of the series. Now they are tied have a chance to be tied 3-3. They are a very confident team.
Bradley trying to save it. Bradley pushes him down. Markside trying to take the ball away, so a technical foul on Bradley. Not a smart play. After the whistle, when Bradley went out of bounds, Markside trying to get the ball quickly to inbound. He's also grabbing it by his jersey. They get the call for a foul there. They could review it.
That wasn't looked like a foul on Markside.
Right now, it's a technical foul. And then OKC ball. DJ McConnell is irate. Wonder if he saw Hartstein grabbing Bradley's jersey.
Well, that's what forced him to be unbalanced, trying to get the ball.
Very physical. His left arm was grabbing the jersey. Get a better look at the jersey pull right there.
Yes, there's no question. We'll take a timeout. Crowd not happy, but Indiana is still up big.
Fresh-aged cheddar for a cheddar crust pizza sent down to our kitchen from the cheddar heavens.
Actually, it was sent down here from a dairy farm.
You know, that tracks, actually. Yeah.
We're making you a one-topping cheddar crust pizza for $11.99.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Let's talk salary.
Great. What do you typically offer for this role?
It's competitive.
And if it was a number, it would be...
A competitive number. With Indeed, you can avoid awkward salary conversations from the start.
Well, a number.
Is it competitive?
I'm Carmen. I'm Kara. And we're Prosperity Market, a mobile farmers market, and we bring healthy, good foods directly into neighborhood. We built something that people have responded positively to.
Champion Black businesses like LA's Prosperity Market as we share the NBA Finals stage together.
Back here, game 6 in Indianapolis, still a comfortable 22-point lead. OKC trying to put some kind of dent into this, certainly by the end of the third quarter. Still so much time remaining. Jonas Alexander chased by Neesmith. Isaiah Joe knocks down the three. And suddenly just 19, 8 straight points. So easy sometimes to lose your edge, not necessarily in a finals game. By the way, that's only their second 3-point, 2 for 17. McConnell. Inmark goes right at Isaiah Joe. Foul. Jump won't go. Joe picks up his first. Inmark to the line.
Reminder. They were 3 for 16, 18% in game 4, but their defense looked so much different. And then they were aggressive late and were able to get some key buckets. Tonight they are 2 for 17, 11%, and their defense is struggling. That is a difficult combo.
Hard is the first. Hard 11 points last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tyrese Halliburton hurt his
No dubs.
game 2. He did not play in games 3 and 4, so Nembhard
do something about that, chat.
in games 3 and 4. Scored 32 points in game 3 with 9 assists. Scored 24 with 10 assists. It was spectacular. You were wondering how many points or how many minutes Halliburton would play. Nembhard would have to play in control. Everybody's playing in control. Williams, SGA. Spot, jump shot, Tarrant, and a foul. Slowly chipping away. Chance to cut it to 18 in the line with 4.5 left here in the third.
He's working for absolutely everything. And Nembhard doing the job on both ends, just trying to stay in front. Steps into him as the shooter. A little bit of frustration. I think it's the right call.
Foul Nembhard. 21 points, Gildas Alexander. Let's cut off the 10 points off the 28-point deficit. McConnell up top, Nembhard. Armstrong guarding him. Nembhard launches his three-pointer. It's good. Drew Nembhard, his third three-pointer. Now has 15. Armstein lost it. Picked up by Toppin. Pacers push. Kyle swings it. Colin Toppin has a nice rhythm together. To say that it was the turnover. Quick jump ball call.
Nembhard, he's just so under control. Takes his spot. You know, sometimes you feel like he could be more aggressive, but I think him having a different pickup point has given him more juice on the offensive end. He was burning himself out. And while it was affecting Shea late in the game, Shea's numbers were still fairly consistent. So, hey, why not pick that pressure up at half court to give yourself a little bit more offensive firepower?
He flat told us that there were times he felt it in his legs on the offensive end, what was being expended on the defensive end.
Remember the series before, he was guarding Jalen Brunson most of the time. Now he's guarding SGA. Talking about great high usage players. Almost knocked off the head of Obi Toppin.
But back for Nembhard, you're going Jalen Brunson, SGA. My first finals, we went against Shaq and Kobe. Then Tim Duncan and David Robinson. Then the Golden State Warriors the year after they added Kevin Durant. If you're trying to win a championship, you are going to face monsters everywhere you go.
That's one nightmare matchup after another. Toppin comes up with a turnover. Now gets in the paint, can't get in the ball. Another reason that Pacers want to keep the lead bigger.
Can't get one light tonight, bro.
As Gildas Alexander has a point break. Excellent defense inside.
Numbers.
Nembhard goes right at Jalen Williams. And a foul. Second on Williams.
Let's watch Pascal Siakam just trying to deal with the MVP. Just side by side, making it as difficult as possible. His reach, that wingspan, is unbelievable.
They marked 15 points. 4 in double figures. For the Steelers. See tomorrow stars like Dylan Harper and Cooper Black take the court for the first time in the NBA 2K26 Summer League. NBA Summer League, July 10th through 20 on ESPN and NBA TV.
Go get your 2K26, DB. Go get it.
I get those free, RJ.
Williams drives off the glass, in and out. Wallace knocked it out of the hands of Siakam. He thought Siakam touched it last. We get about 3 minutes remaining. Ben Shepherd's going to check this. Mark Hedno checking to see if he should challenge it. Any possession is vital right now for the Thunder to get back in the game. Kyle picked up by Wiggins. Drives baseline, kicks it out the corner, a wide open Shepherd. And follows the rebound. Caruso. Pulls up, foul line jumper. And 6 of 13 going. Under 2.5 remaining. Heat still over 20. A 23-point advantage. Siakam with Holmgren on him. Pulls up. Can't get it. Wiggins nearly lost it off the dribble. Shepherd, free defender, forces a turnover. And Akos McDonald Reisman. Makes it at the top of tough catch. Foul. Trying to highlight play. Free throws for Obi Toppin.
Again, this is coming off the turnover by Wiggins. And it's smart to get him early. Because if Obi Toppin catches full flight, there's not a lot of players in history that can stop him.
Obi Toppin, like so many of these rosters, his first finals, averaging 11.5 points per game. He's had some big games and some big threes. Of course, a former lottery pick. The Knicks selected him, but he never got in the rotation fully because he played the same position as Julius Randle. And the Knicks traded him here for 2 second-round picks. He has been just a perfect fit off the bench.
He's talked at length about Rick Carlisle and the belief Rick gave him in himself. Knew that Obi's skill set as a vertical threat in transition and a three-point shooter would be just so wonderful a fit with this system.
Luke Dort kicks it out in the corner. Caruso tries a three. They're now 2 for 18 from long distance. Minute and a half remaining here in the third. Thunder went on a minute run, cut it to 18 after trailing by 28. It's right back up with 24-point advantage. Kyle drives inside. Getting hard thought about it. The shot clock at 4. He's going to have to put one up. Nope, gets it to Siakam. His three. Got it. 9 straight points. Has the lead right back up to 27. Pascal Siakam with another terrific playoff performance. 16 points, 10 boards. Williams, Dort. And Dort gets one to go. A rare three-pointer goes down for Oklahoma City. It's his first field goal. Kyle's played 17 minutes already. He's got 8 rebounds to go with his 8 points, 4 assists. Top of the fake, top of the three, puts it in. Exclamation points from Obi Toppin here in the third. 15 points in 15 minutes. Wiggins tries to answer. final shot. No fouls to give for the Thunder. Kyle whips it out. Thompson tries again. Got it, Neymar. Shepard just gets it off. It's good! It's good! At the buzzer!
These niggas up 31 so
A 30-point lead, facing elimination. Everything going down for the Indiana Pacers. They're 1 quarter away from a Game 7. This presentation of the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
The way? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? The way for dinner.
Yes, we are.
Are you pregnant? What? We're gonna be the best uncles ever.
We will face this together as a family.
We will protect you.
This car?
Get tickets now.
Don't worry, they're both all gender.
Are we all gender?
World has changed, man.
My stocks, I'm going to give you a 4. That way it gives you something to work towards.
It's the musical band of summer, CMA Fest. With can't-miss performances by Blake Shelton, Megan Maloney, Ella Langley, Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and more. Plus, one-of-a-kind collaborations featuring Brooks and Dunn and Lainey Wilson, Shabuzi and Jelly Roll, and Bailey Zimmerman and Big X the Plug. Hosted by Ashley McBride and Cody Johnson. What's going on, CMA Fest, presented by SoFi, Thursday, June 26th on ABC, and stream next day on Hulu.
It's time to party!
Monday, July 7th.
And now we're in the jungle.
Ready to find some love.
Let's dance, Paradise.
Paradise is back.
Good things are coming.
New challenges. And here come the Goldens.
Look, I got my inner knees done. They're reformed.
Bachelor in Paradise premieres July 7th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Welcome back. NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. After 3 quarters, the Oklahoma City Thunder had 60 points. Fewest points through 3 this season. They trail by 30.
You ready for this? Yeah.
When the world needs saving,
The universe is in terrible danger.
That's bad.
it's time for a blue kind of power.
You got magic.
Oh, no.
That got weird. On July 18th, first, don't run from a fire. Get ready. Let's go smack that wizard up to work your magic.
Oh, yeah. That's what I call a banger.
Smurfs, only in theaters July 18th.
Movement that inspires.
As we start the 4th quarter, here in Game 6 of the Finals, most of the starters on the bench. In fact, all the starters on the bench. With a 30-point deficit. Indiana in control. Wallace throws it up there. Is it too early for time of death? Yes. Okay. 4th quarter, actually, not too early. Not too early. The thing is, if you watch these, Spectacle does it again, double figures. You watch the Pacers second half of the season, and especially in the playoffs. This is not shocking. This team bouncing back in such a dominant way. What's shocking is how poorly
the Thunder. That has been, again, this is their first opportunity to be at these moments. A closeout game on the road to win an NBA championship. They talked about human distraction, whether it's can they lock in and focus. They know that they have Game 7, and can they manufacture the energy that this was a must-win situation and they couldn't manufacture it.
TJ McConnell was attacking from the outset, and his performance gives this group incredible pace and energy. Do they play differently with him? Yes. His usage is actually higher than Tyrese Halliburton's because they play through him. And this is why Mark Daigneault, at every single opportunity he can, reminds us that this is still the second youngest team to ever make it to an NBA Finals, and that every single game is a learning experience.
And we've seen that pop up here and there during the playoffs. Like we said, that Minnesota game, they lost by 42. A couple of the Denver games early. One of the earlier games here when they were leading.
Well, they better grow up quick because with this, and then they have obviously Game 7. You know, if this score stays the same.
A foul. Some free throws in for the acquisition.
The Trailblazers with the great Bill Walton. God rest your soul, Bill. And this is the comparison. Just it's incredible, Mike, that they're this young and here in this environment.
Yeah, the start of the season was, okay, this is a great team. They have a chance. But are they ready? Last year losing in the second round. But they bounced back as well. I mean, we've got, again, wait till we get to Game 7. But the response from this Indiana Pacers team, losing 2 in a row for the first time, falling behind in a series for the first time, seeing their season possibly coming to an end, you can't ask for more dominant performance against a great team. Wiggins listens, Shepard every time.
So Richard, you always talk about young guys who can cut them open and that will heal and they'll get up and play. Right now, Halliburton's played 23 minutes. Like, how significant a moment is that for him in terms of trying to get back and recover again for a 7?
It is huge. He basically, if you're the Pacers, he's not playing the rest of this game. And if you can hold on, you basically played half the game, gotta win. And you trust TJ McConnell to get him hard to bring him home as Williams knocks down a 3 and Rick wants to talk about it.
He doesn't want any of this dominant feeling to go away.
The NBA Finals are presented by YouTube TV. There's no TV like YouTube TV.
Game time.
Come on.
Hey, you home? YouTube TV has your favorite sports and live TV in one app.
Jason, you still here?
Sorry, Rick.
West Coast games.
So you can easily watch the games you want.
I take almost no pleasure in this.
Megan.
I'm just getting started.
How is this?
Surprise.
Rated PG-13.
Excuse me. Play you for those ultras?
Well, we're kind of high level.
Fascinating.
Ice cold.
They lost.
Any questions?
They won Game 7.
Capital and bank guy.
I've always been passionate about no fees or
So
minimums
I
on
guess it's gonna be Sunday Fun Day.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
Didn't you live in space?
What's in your one?
Some bullshit though. You
Why
know
can't we
that,
say we're the best home shopping site? Because while true, you just can't say that legally.
What if we said it in Spanish?
Homes.com es el mejor.
No.
What if he said
Homes.com. It's the best.
Homes.com.
It's the best.
New Chipotle honey chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet in a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle honey chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Love
See y'all
that,
tomorrow.
baby.
This game over with. And I'm
wait till you
tired.
see the other two surprises. A joyful bundle.